Hello. Good to see you.
All right there, Revenants. Welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100. Welcome to the 81 Stars run, and today we are going to be running Hades. Now, you might think, why is this considered like a lower tier? Why is this considered a lower tier blood code? Well, the reason being is that most of the time when you get a strength-based blood code with some kind of vitality, you typically think of Atlas, which is, kind of better in a lot of ways. You might think of Berserker, which is also good, but then you have something like Warrior, which is better in a lot of ways as well. You also have things like Demeter, and you have Queen's Breath, and you have Pollux, and you have Cert, and there are just a lot of stiff competitors here in the strength category. But Hades is one of those that as soon as you get it, it's really good because up to this point in time, you've had some not so great blood codes in your first playthrough, but even Dark Knight is pretty good in its own right. But most of the time, Hades gets overshadowed later on because of its low ichor count. So today what we are going to do is we are going to solve the low ichor count problem by having Cleansing Light with Blood Sacrifice with Regenerative Drain and our Violet Gear here as our ability set, and that will solve pretty much all of the problems that we have in regard to ichor levels, ichor caps, and everything that we have along the way here. So really good stuff here as we go along. And so something like this guy, we can go, well, okay, well, there goes Eva doing Eva things, but that's fine. But the cool thing about having this freezing ice hammer here is the fact that we can kind of do what we want when we want here. What in the world? And we can go for all kinds of charge attacks and all kinds of fun activities here as we go along, and we can get back all kinds of health here along the way. And the charge attack on this thing is awesome because of its slide mechanic, that it makes you go towards the enemy, which is awesome because most of the time you are in such a way that you're going away from the enemy. So that is really nice. Now, we don't have the highest amounts of damage here that we would, normally like to go for, but the cool thing is that we do have plenty enough damage, and mixed with our ice and ability set here with going for charge attacks and stuff, and charge drains. Okay, Eva's just doing more Eva things. We absolutely have the ability here to really do some awesomeness baked into all of our builds and everything. And you can see that like all of our setups here are pretty well established with what we have going on. Oh, okay, Eva. And you can see that we really don't run out of stamina either, because of having so many good stamina buffs that you could bring along for the ride here with what we have going. It is really great. And so you have all kinds of wonderful ability sets here that you can get wrapped up in and kind of lose yourself. It's really great in how all of this operates. It's really fun. Oh, okay. All right, let's see here. Oh, okay. Let's just go for a backstab here, the safe route. That is good. And because we have ice active, we are able to do some big time damage on the these big blood-soaked devils here. So that's really nice. Okay. Now, the Snowdrift Roar here is not exactly like one of those super powerhouse kind of weapons, but based on, you know, what we have being active here, we're able to really take things pretty far with this weapon, because most enemies are weak to ice in here. We are able to do some pretty good. Oh, there he is. We are able to do some really awesome setups here. Okay, well, never mind. His double shot jump in the air just obliterated my face. So I thought we would skip the missile and be completely fine, but it seems not to be the case. So, you know, that's kind of what happens here when when you get a little overconfident. You know, sometimes things like that happen. But the awesome thing about the Snowdrift Roar here is the fact that we have that charge attack, and we have that a weapon ability that gives us our 5% ice, but that procs a 20% weakness on the enemies, and so it's like just a huge improvement in damage, just because of the fact that we are using the enemy's weakness against them. So very awesome that we are able to do that with no real extra buffs that we need to bring along, and so we can proc that whenever we want. And so that is really nice that we're able to do that, and we can do it whenever we want, as many times as we want. And that is typically not the case that you you know, can bring extra buffs out of the woodwork, because most of the time you're having to fill out these slots with all kinds of stuff. And here versus the Despot, we can bring a blood cartridge as well, and that gets us 9 seconds of 30% extra damage. So it's even better than what we have running right now at the moment. So it's really great that we're able to constantly bring a huge amount of damage along the way for very minimal investment expense. So it's really... Hello? What is going on? Okay, so this, and then... And look at that, 10,000 damage, just like that. Okay, let's go for a... Oop, we missed him. Okay. Okay, I missed. And big damage incoming. Look at that, 10,000. Okay, let's go for more big damage. Whoops. Okay, so isn't that cool how you can get, you know, really big damage for really no cost here, which is awesome. Okay, let's go for more damage. And we can kind of follow him. Whoops. We can kind of follow him around because of the fact that we have such good tracking with this weapon. Whoops. And we went right into his trap there. Okay. Whoops. That was a complete fail there. Okay, so let's go for... Oops. I thought he was doing other weapon attacks, but if we go for a charge drain, then we'll also be able to get back a whole bunch of health as well. And you can see that with him jumping around and everything, it does make it a little difficult, but we are able to really do a whole lot of cool things here along the way, which is really nice for a blood code like this that definitely has some shortcomings with it, because of, look at the really low iCore count that we have to contend with here. That is pretty difficult to overcome most of the time, and so we're able to do some really, really amazing things. Okay, and let's go for a charge attack. 4,800 there. Okay. Ouch. Wow, that hurts. Okay, let's get those charge drains going so we can get back some awesome health here. Who knows what's happening? Oh. Nice dodge, buddy. Okay, what's he doing? Oh, what? Okay, whatever.
I've got this. I'll keep them busy. Heal up.
Wow, you sure did keep him busy.
No.
Oh, are we dead? No. Okay. What? Did we miss? I guess we missed. Anyways, it's a fun build, and it has a lot built into it, and you can see that if we're using our blood veil in conjunction with our charge attacks from our weapon, we absolutely have the ability to get high ichor caps no matter what, because we're able to have a maximum of 40. We got up to 35 here. So if you're going for, you know, a boss where they're allowing you enough room to kind of dodge around and get away and move in and out between the different abilities here that we have going for us, we are absolutely able to make use of the charge attack for the Snowdrift Shower, which is really, really great. And if we wanted to, we could go for the fortified. That would also be, you know, helpful. But also having the blood cartridges along for the ride here procs his weakness, and because he has a 20% resist to ice in phase 2, doing the charge attack gives us that 25%, so it does push us over the edge to be able to do positive damage to him instead of doing negative damage. And the blood cartridge is just amazing because it procs a 30% damage in phase 1. So as you saw, we were able to stagger him twice in phase 1 because of the Snowdrift Shower and its high balance damage. So we were able to make good use of the 6 to 9 seconds of the blood cartridges and that weaker defensive value that he always uses. So something here that we are able to do is have almost 350 stamina at a 1/3 consumption rate, which is really, really nice that we have such a reduction from 100% of our stamina being used to 66% of our stamina being used. So that's really, really nice, paired with 20% recovery rate. That is a really, really healthy stamina set that we have going for us here, granted that we don't get hit. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the Ice Queen here, and we'll see you guys tomorrow in the Howling Pit. Have a good one. Bye.